Hello everyone, Jeff here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out Achilles Survivor. This is actually like a spin-off game of Achilles Legends Untold, which you've probably never heard of. It's an action RPG that I actually played a couple hours of that I didn't think was too terrible, but ultimately it was a little janky. At some point maybe I'll get back to it and make a video for you guys. But anyways, this is a bullet heaven survivor game. You guys know the deal, with a few interesting things going on that I kind of like. And I waited to make this video. It actually came out yesterday because I wanted to see the price point for the game, and it's $5, and I think that's the right price for this. So the meta progression here, like you see in these games, very standard, very basic, nothing exciting. I did one run. I died right before the boss. There's kind of got overrun. It looks like there's I don't know, 10 stages at the moment, and the 5 characters are. Oh wait, there's way more characters. Holy, I didn't even scroll down. Okay, that's kind of cool that you can play like different like beasts and monsters and whatnot. So this game, I would say, has one like unique thing going for it, and that is the structure building mechanic. So you might see right now I'm gathering materials basically, and we're going to use that to build structures. As far as the gameplay goes, and this is like the Deep Rock Galactic subgenre of bullet heavens, where you're going to get your 4 skills, you're going to upgrade them, and then they get some type of big upgrade at these points here. I think it's level 5, 10, and 15. We'll just take this one. There is no dash. There is no other special button, although I do see a locked icon down there, and I don't know if that's for a dash or like an ultimate ability, so I'm kind of curious about that. I've only done one run so far, so like haven't progressed a lot. But I think it's really important. I'm gonna take armor. I think it's really important for these games that if the first 30-minute showing or whatever isn't good, there's a lot of incentive to just not play again, right? You don't really have time to waste on... I mean, I don't have time to waste on games that aren't that great. So these turrets, I'd like to see more of them, but I think the concept is good. I'd love to reroll here. So striking speed is basically just your attack speed, and your weapons have a reload timer. I'm just gonna take the greedy thing because it's the best rarity. This game does also have events that pop up, which I think are nice. It's basically the opposite of Tower of Babel, is what I would say. All right, so what do we want? All the abilities also seem pretty neat. So I'm gonna take Wrath of Ares. Okay, it's just a big nuke every 10 seconds. So I don't know if I've put up my Tower of Babel yet at the time you're seeing this, but my problem with that game is during the run, there's nothing to do. This game's the opposite, where I feel like the runs are good, but outside the run, there's nothing to do. Like the meta progression, the gear, the loot. If you could combine the two games, I think you'd have something really special, but alas, that's not the world we live in. This is the, early access, so this is not a finished product. I keep that in mind in these things, but I feel like it was good enough to make a video on. So keep, take that for what it's worth. The fact that it's $5 is important. I think if it was $10, I'd feel a little worse about it, but US, $10 or $5 US, But let's see, 6% dodge, it's epic. You can even see, like, if you've played Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, how on the nose some of the stuff is. Like, even the exploding bugs, it's very clearly a copy of that. It also doesn't have, like, the voice acting and the charming stuff that, like, happens with that game. So, there's that. And you do 20-minute runs, which I'm assuming the 20-minute runs are consistent. I don't know if that changes in different levels. I would hope not. 20-minute, as I'm very much on record for, is the sweet spot. for this. Oh, also the game does something really interesting. So to upgrade your abilities, you actually have to create a forge. Because you don't get to just upgrade your abilities. But when you create a forge, you get to upgrade all the abilities that you have that are upgradables. It's kind of neat. So we have a lot of materials now, so I'm kind of fine just building something. They also all have passive effects that do stuff, which is neat. So this one gives armor, spikes. It'll help attack. It's good. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade our nuke, and we're gonna go over here to this. We're gonna make this forge. You have to have the materials for it. You have to build the building. I like all of this that's going on right now. Like, all of this stuff is cool. And then you get to choose increase power damage, but reduce cooldown speed. Okay, well, these aren't amazing. I don't like the idea of reducing the damage it does to everything. Elites aren't that big a deal from what I've seen. I'll take movement speed. It's important because there's a lot of enemies who are just like... There's a lot of exploding enemies I found later on that were a problem. Hey, I found the chest. It was, it spawned right next to me. But you gotta be able to run from the exploding guys. Like, that's just kind of the nature of it. Enemies drop potions. You know, this is kind of like standard fare. If you're looking for a new bullet heaven that's kind of cheap, that does something a little bit different, but not too different, with fairly interesting abilities, I think this is probably worth it. I have not, however, we can reroll here. Take that. I have not, however, tested it on the Steam Deck. I assume it should work. It has controller support. But again, having not tested it, I cannot confirm that just yet. There's been a lot of games recently that I'm trying to like manage through while also putting out like an hour-and-a-half video of Heroes of Hammer Watch every day. So yeah. But yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. Like, look at all these abilities. They're all kind of exciting. Exploding fireworks are thrown around the survivor. Let's take fireworks. Is it just grenades? It's just grenades. I ain't mad at that. All right, let's build something. I would like to build the fire turret. Yeah, fiery turret. This is the one I like. It seems very good. Also, when you complete a turret, it knocks everything back. I haven't had any performance issues as well. It's probably important. Oh, cooldown reduction speed, 20%. Sign me up. Big old AoE guy. And I'm assuming each other class starts with a different starting ability, which would make sense. The game seems like it already is just using assets from that other game that I mentioned, that's on the front page when you start this game up. I kind of feel like this game is kind of an advertisement for that game, but they don't play it all the same. The other one's very much a action RPG, but with a more emphasis on story than I would say. I don't know. Maybe it's time to make a video on that. It's hard to exactly explain. It's also been a little bit since I played, like a year. I'm gonna upgrade the grenade. I know I could just take this, but that's better if you're doing like melee stuff. Like, it seems like both the abilities I have right now just like are instant on their cast or whatever. So striking speed shouldn't really help them. I would like to go to some turrets. I do think a dash would be nice here. I'm gonna build another fire turret. Turrets do have armor, and they do... I don't know if they have a duration as well, but they at the very least have armor. Seems to make a difference. Or they seems to have, you know, HP and whatnot. All right, let's upgrade the bomb. But yeah, I'm not like I think it's hard at this point in this genre to really impress me, right? But at the same time, I'm totally cool with games not being like, not reinventing the wheel, being relatively budget, and providing, you know, if you can get 5 to 10 hours out of this game, which it looks like there's that much content, then if, you know, $5 is worth it for you, then, you know, hard to complain about that. I guess we'll take crit damage. Seems like a lot of the upgrades are just flat. Oh, fuck. We got surrounded. That's not good. Okay, so let's go to the forge. That is another benefit of just running around and building turrets, though, because, like, stuff will... Okay, you know what? I don't even know where my forge is. I would like to build another forge. My other forge might be dead. It's been a bit. Increased damage, adds poison effect. Well, we're going to try the poison effect. I don't know if that's worth it, but we'll do it. You can kind of see your turrets on the map. You pay attention. Cooldown speed. I'll take damage. So the fire turret also increases your power damage, which is kind of important. And this is a healing one, which is also nice. But we're going to set up another fire tower here. And it seems like where you can place them is kind of random. This looks different from the first run I did, which makes me think you're kind of incentivized to find a good setup and then bunker down. Okay, we unlocked the Trojan horse, so there are other turrets. I was a little concerned that there was just gonna be like 4 turrets, but I guess that's not the case. I don't know if there's gonna be more enemies on different levels, but again, it's not something I plan to put a ton of time into. But I did want to make people aware, because I think this is something that some number of you guys will be interested in purchasing and having fun with for, you know, a few hours. Definitely some performance stuff going on with the explosions. All right, new spell. We can get this. I tried this before. I didn't think it was very good. Agamemnon's Wrath is very on brand for what we're doing. What just came out of the sky? Didn't seem all that impressive. But you see what I mean about setting up this, like... Yeah, okay, I don't know about that spell. But you see what I mean about setting up a turret fort and kind of like hanging around that. Take the weapon upgrades. I am on record saying I don't love this system. This Deep Rock Galactic Survivor system. I don't know if a game did it before that, but that's the popular one that does it. Where you unlock skills as you go on, and then you have to level them up, and then... I don't know. It seems like you're heavily incentivized to pick one weapon and just max it out. And I don't think that's the most interesting gameplay to me personally. So you can reroll. It gets more expensive every reroll. I'm really just looking for... Okay, I think power damage. I'm really just looking for any skill upgrade. I think that's one of my other problems with it, is that you're also incentivized... Can I turn off screen shake or something? I think that's one of my other problems, is that motion blur is already off. Shadows, everything's like maxed out here. Effects. No, I don't see anything to turn off screen shake. Maybe they can add that. I just don't like that you're so incentivized to just focus on one skill and level it up to the absolute max and then like try and support that with other skills. I don't think that's exciting gameplay. Because like every level up, I should just be looking for whatever upgrade I get, or whatever upgrade I could find for my best ability, right? Whatever I'm devoting it the run to. I don't know. That's me complaining about that. But enough about that. Yeah, I guess if you also like the movie Troy with Brad Pitt and the other guy, a Trojan horse, 5% crit chance. Summon a Myrmidon to fight by your side. All right. Cool, let's try it out. Will he follow me around, or is he just going to hang out at the horse? Bro, he's a monster. Oh, we got 2. See, this is cool. I like this. It's not something that you see that often. Something unique. You could take... I'll take the cooldown speed on the spear. I mean, we need some type of single target. I'm gonna pull them back over into the turret. More achievements. You love that. It does seem to like pump out the achievements for when you do stuff, which is very satisfying. It's that serotonin going, cooldown speed. All right, so that is ready to upgrade, but we're not gonna do it just yet. Because I don't think it's worth it. I would much rather drop a... Oh, Trojan Horse only costs 5. Hold up, that's way better than I thought. Upgrade the grenade. What I want to do is get a second ability ready to be upgraded and then do it. Enemy champion is arriving. Okay, we're gonna walk back over to our little fortress here. It does seem to be having a little bit of performance issues. I did not have this on the first run. I'm wondering if it's one of the abilities we're using. I'm wondering if it's the grenade. We're gonna reroll. Construction speed up is also kind of neat. Yeah, I'll take that one. We just have a lot of explosions going on right now. XP gained by 15%. It's mythic. I like that there's a mythic rarity. In a Greek mythology game, I feel like having a mythic rarity almost feels mandatory. Mythological or something. I don't know, some stupid made-up word. Be nice. I'm trying to... I would like to move down to the quest. There's a quest to like go to the basement down there area, but I cannot make progress currently. Upgrades. Yeah. So Trojan Horse lets them, they move around with you. That's good to know. Okay, we now have 2 things to forge up, so we're definitely gonna make a forge now. And like I said, we're gonna get to do both at the same time, which is very cool. Increase the amount of strikes and striking speed. Okay. Wrath. Increase power effect size. Yes. Size matters. Are we able to move down here now? So yeah, I don't know what's up with the performance. Again, it was not this bad when I did it the first time. Hopefully they hot fix it. I would maybe wait a minute to see if they do that. I don't love that that's happening. I want to kill that guy. So, oh, cool options here. I mean, Obviously, I would probably take that no matter what, but I don't know. Being offered 2 of the same sucks. So this basement area just summoned some dudes. You got to kill all the dudes to complete the quest, if you will. Not super easy, but you don't have to stay inside the ring. But as you already seen, you get rewards for it. All right, we close the basement. I'm gonna take dodge. It's getting a little busy. I want to go back to my Fortress of Solitude up top. There does also seem to be a limited number of resources on the map. Oh, wow, it's actually... So there was a minor update before I started, like one of those super quick Steam patches. I'm wondering if they introduced some bug by accident. Striking speed by 35%, sure. I'm wondering if they introduced something with that. Yeah, we put up a fire turret right here. I'm pretty happy with it. Seal the rift. Okay, this is where I died last time. It was very specifically at Seal the Rift. Basically, I stepped towards the rift, and then a bunch of dudes spawned on top of me and did the entirety of my life bar. So I'm gonna be a little less I'm gonna ignore it. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna ignore it. I don't know. I think if you like Rock Galactic Survivor, you're probably gonna like this. Doesn't have quite the charm. Increase explosion radius. Increase the number of strikes by 2 and striking speed. So do we throw 2? Is that what that means? Oh, we were never throwing just 1. I guess we were throwing 2 the whole time. It just added to our ammo capacity. Yeah, this is a it's a very clear I'm not gonna say they stole all the ideas from Deep Rock Galactic, but it is very clearly the most influenced game. It seems like once your turrets die, you get one of these and you have to refill it, and then you get the thing back. It's not the end of the world. Although I don't have enough materials right now to actually build anything. I'll take that. To the forge. I have some forges down here. They should still be alive. Never mind. I was wrong. Wow. I'm really wondering if there's a memory leak now or something, because it's like should not be performing like this. Not on my machine. All right. After hit, splits into 3 projectiles but reduce damage. Increase number of strikes 50%. Power damage up and striking speed. Okay, we'll just take that one because it seems good. Also, did he just teleport on top of me? Oh, we do be throwing grenades now. See, I like that. I think that's good. I think the feeling of a maxed out ability being kind of crazy is nice. Now, the same problem with DRGS. What's my incentive to level up Agamemnon's Wrath, like the 3rd ability I picked up, right? That's my problem with it. But, you know, the game was popular. Maybe I'm in the minority there. I'm gonna try and go for this chest down here. Maybe that's greedy. Oh, well, stuff over here is nice. I'm gonna take max health. Let's see, I mean, we're almost completing the level here. Striking speed on that one. I do have turrets over here, so it's not like the end of the world. Oh, I got this spiky boy too. Cooldown speed by 30%. That's pretty decent. Enemy champion arriving. I like that part. I don't know. I like a lot of things about this. I don't like the little stutter with all the explosions. That is not ready to upgrade yet. All right, we finally got to the chest. They gave us a bunch of reroll materials, which I'm gonna be real with y'all. Not the most excited about that. It's fine. Okay, damage up on that. So what I would like to do here, oh, okay, we'll try it. What the fuck? Yeah, it summons like a bunch of exploding dudes. No wonder I died last time. I sealed the rift. Reward for sealing the rift. Oh, hold on. Hold on. That's interesting. You get spell upgrades from sealing the rift. That's actually very cool. I'm a fan of that. So it is very difficult, but it's there on purpose. First strike or increased striking. Take increased striking speed, I guess, and then Wrath of Ares. Increase power effect size and cooldown by 50%. Yes. Big bomb. We love the big bomb. I'll increase the damage by 30% too. What happened? So I don't know what happens at the end of this, because last time I died to a rift at 3 minutes left. But I was like, this seems good enough. Oh, you just win. No boss. You just win. Neat. We get achievements. There's a damage meter. Fireworks did the most, unsurprisingly. DPS and the amount of enemies it defeated. I like that. Shows our stats. Very cool. Curse damage. Experience gained. All this stuff. I like this screen. It's good. Powers. Oh, even more detailed stuff. Love it. Love to see it. Let's go back. All right, so that gives us unlock the barracks. We got 123. The first step of all these things seems to be cheaper than the next step, so you just kind of like, it's one of those games. More XP. No, we want power cooldown reduction over everything, I guess. And then you can also upgrade your structures. Structure and vulnerability time, structure effectiveness. I think that's their passives. Structure, construction speed, durability seems good. Yeah. And if we go to play, we go to Troy, we can now go to the barracks. And they have like these sub quests. I don't know what they're for exactly. It says defeat Hector playing as Achilles. So I don't know what I have to do to unlock all these things. I mean, it says what you have to do. Oh, you aren't a chicken, you're the rooster. You know, that means you aren't gonna die. So the rooster better be immortal, I would say. There's a lot of cool characters here. Again, I think they just pulled a lot of their assets from their other game, which, again, not too bad. But yeah, I don't think this is terrible. I think if you're in the market for another $5 Survivor game that gives you the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor feel, this is pretty good for you. But anyways, if you like this video and you want to see more stuff like this, let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Jeff out. Bye.